Hello there, guys. How you doing? Can you hear me? Wait, is this? Yes. 55%. Okay. Great to have a camera with me. And today, you're going to see me from below. I'm going to look menacing. I'm going to eat some yogurt. So, I don't know what I'm really doing tonight. It's Saturday night. I meditated. I got to work out. I finished Brian Cranston's biography, and now the YouTube algorithm is just feeding me videos from him like crazy, which I don't complain at all, which is fucking awesome. I just love that guy. He is such a great energy, and his love of the craft is just freaking amazing. It just fuels my fire. I'm actually looking into this training called the Lucid Body now, to work with the chakra systems, and I think I'm gonna sign up, and that will be cool. Why? Because it sounds fun. I really don't have like another explanation, but I want to move around being like an animal and playing with chakras and discovering the energies that I haven't tapped into, which can be really fun. You know, and it just kind of feels good. These last few weeks have been just about trusting the inner wisdom, trusting the heart, and working with the intellect and the mind to know how to get out of the way. You know what I mean? It's kind of that we know what to do or how to tell about certain things to follow. I'm going to use Dharma here again, right? Like our path. We tend to forget about it, but we can walk that pathless path and just enjoy it. One day at a time. Anyways, that's what's been happening to me. When you walk outside and you see something that just is a really big coincidence. Like you're thinking about synchronicity. I was thinking about synchronicity, and I was walking around the neighborhood with a friend, and then I see this big sign that says, "Trust synchronicity," or something like that. Isn't that fucking great? It's like the universe speaking to you. Maybe I'm just crazy, I don't know, but I love that type of crazy. I remember reading this book from Richard Koch called Unreasonable Success, I think. And that's what it is, you know? Especially as an artist, I remember there was this one time where a friend of my dad, we were chatting about like what we did for work. He had just like told me about like the millions of dollars that he was making. No, I don't know. He was telling me about like the great salesman that he was. And then he asked me like, "Oh, and what do you do?" And my dad's beside me. And I'm like, shit. Fuck it. I'm an actor. And he's like, oh, that's like a dirty business, right? And at the moment I felt like so fucking mad. I was like, who the fuck does this mate think he is? And I just, of course I said like, well, many people think that way, of course. And I was burning up inside, of course. Yes. And yesterday it kind of dawned on me. It's the shadow. We are exploring the shadow of humanity. We are exploring, like Jamie Robson says, the gutter of the human emotion to expand ourselves. You know, all the things that we deny from our psyche. It's my job to go and explore that. And it's freaking fun. Does it make sense sometimes? Probably not. That's why we're exploring like the complex human condition in conflict with itself somehow. And that just gets me fucking fueled up. If you have kids, I just cursed. Please don't play this again. And that's the path. I love that anyway. So I just finished my yogurt. I'm gonna go walk. You wanna come with me for a little bit? You wanna come with me? I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I got a really new book. I got this Tarkovsky book. I want to watch The Crown. These next few months, these next 3 months, I'm gonna be working on my RP accent. 1 accent every 3 months. And yes, full monologues. So probably, do you know any shows that I can watch? Probably just The Crown. The Crown and Peaky Blinders, perhaps. Just enjoy it. I kind of want to change my shirt because I don't know if I'm going to run into someone cute today. But anyways, I'm just using my New Orleans shirt and see what will happen. See what's going to happen. Follow the dream. Do, do, do. The other thing that has truly been on my mind is Bryan Cranston's use of synchronicity, or rather just perception of synchronicity. We tend to forget that everything that we do is connected if we just get out of our way. Especially that siren that's just honking like crazy. That's connected to myself too. I'll remember this one day and say, Alexis, remember that? So yeah, I think it's important to have idols, especially in the business that we are interested in, or the activities that we are interested in. In my case, Bryan Cranston. Have I ever told you that I have a certain council of idols? I have Richard Feynman, Leonardo da Vinci, Steve Jobs, and I have these guys that I really just look up to, and then they're fun and interesting, and I just really enjoy having these people. And then I visualize, and it's like I'm going to this room and I ask for their advice, you know. And I've read about these guys, and I kind of like summon the archetype. And yeah, I usually do this sometimes before I go to bed, and it's just kind of fun. I don't know if it works, but sometimes I'm like, okay, this feels good. It's like getting in touch with something else, and of course a higher power, like meditation of sorts. I've been in this retreat for the past couple of days where I I joined, one of my friends invited me, and I just about meditating and getting in touch with our true nature. And I think that's just lovely. I'm gonna walk here for a bit, observe, pay attention to, but I deeply believe in the combo of intention plus attention. Intention plus attention. What are you giving your attention to? And what intent do you have? Let's just polish that. Let ourselves be true and enjoy it. Enjoy the shit out of it just for today. I don't know if I can do that, but this is my roommate's. I'm stealing it. I think she said, like, you can grab as much as you want. No, I just want to like have one before I go to bed. I'm reading this book about Werner Herzog, and I think it's just here I am like thinking about, oh man, I don't have to. I want to write my screenplay, and I'm like thinking about my OVO while Werner Herzog was killing snakes on his roof and negotiating with tribes that had machetes and wanted to kill him and had like a bounty on his head. That was crazy. That guy's just like, wow, what? He's like an adventurer. I'm reading his, it's called The Conquest of the Useless, and it's about when he was it's about the making of Fitzcarraldo. So it's just brilliant the way they just remade the film from scratch after half of the film had been recorded with the main actor, and he bailed because he was tired of the jungle. And then Werner Herzog's like, we all couldn't believe the kind of pussy that he was because of leaving the jungle. We all couldn't believe how much of a coward he was. What? Damn, that's just crazy. Herzog. Yeah, I just think that can be inspiring in a way, how to have dreams. And when everyone just advised him to end the film, he said, no, I don't want to do this because otherwise I'd be a man without dreams. And to be honest, in a way, it's like, dude, you're like bleeding money. But in another one, he's like, wow, he made it. And that's what really just carried him along, you know, because nobody else wanted to believe in the project but himself. And when he did, he lifted others. So someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. Now I'm going to make this bread. Do I? Yeah, I kind of want to. Okay, usually I won't eat this Wonder Bread, but I'm just going to do it today. It's my treat. It's my late night Friday treat. Oh no, it's not Friday. It's Saturday. My Saturday late night treat before I go and read Delirium's Born Out of the Fever of the Jungle or whatever. Whatever. I always drop out the RP. Why? God, please remind me. Remind me to do my RP. Okay? I was not sexy at all. It is what it is. Typically good. Look at that, it's crunchy. Lovely. I'm kind of just in a thankful mood today. Really peaceful, serene. Sometimes it's just like the absence of planning, of going back to past, going back to the future, or forward to the future. I never understood. Let's go back to the future. Well, because they want to return to where they're from, right? This is a wonderful bread. If you get what I mean. Love getting that sugar rush. There was this scene from... No, there was this part of the book, Bryan Cranston's book. He accepted her first Broadway show. And I think he was playing Lyndon Johnson, right? So he really got into the research. Started reading biographies, books, Robert Care's material. And then when he got to the table, I think it was like 4 weeks, and then they had to do the play. When he started reading, he noticed that there was a lot of freaking text. And he kind of freaked out. So the day started coming, he noticed that he's got like a lot of freaking dialogue. And he starts doubting himself. Will I be able to do this? Starts telling his wife, I can't do this. She was like, you can do that. He hired a friend to help him, and the friend was really helping him. And he was really doubting himself, and he didn't know if he could do it. Everyone just told him, like, work backwards. Know that this is your date, and trust the process, and it will come together. And I think he doubted himself until that very moment when the lights kind of just went on, and he saw him. He had like this seat in the audience where he had to go and sit down. And he just heard the curtain lifts, and he's really nervous, energetic. He doesn't know. He's having nightmares about how he will be forgetting his lines and nobody will be there to help him. And then all of a sudden, it happens. He takes his 3 breaths, goes out, boom, does the freaking play. And then he knew that everything in his life had been leading up to that moment, 20 years prior. Every single event, every single preparation had been working towards that. And it was kind of, this energy was also keeping him on his toes. And yeah, he rose to the occasion out of that preparation. And I think it's just lovely. So let's go out and do those things that are exciting to us, but maybe are a little scary and we don't know if we should go or do it or not. Let's go. That's all we can do. Have fun. Enjoy that. And trust the process. And our intuitive capabilities, I think. We tend to forget those a lot. Don't you think so? Yeah. Okay.